What's up, everybody? We are here to check out RuneScape Dragonwilds. Don't know too much about this game apart from the fact that it's like Valheim meets RuneScape. I'm very excited to jump in and see what's going on with it. I'm sure that's also a reductive way to describe it, but that's like what has sold me on it thus far. We got a guy here we can make. I don't like that I can't spin him around, but we can do it incredibly slowly with Q and E. Leave that as Crunchpuff. Here B, nice. Skin tone, obviously we're going to make him look like a vampire lord, so he's going to be pale as hell. I like that they're so angry. I don't know why they're so angry, but I do like it. I feel like this is the sharpest, meanest face. All right. You ever create female characters? I do sometimes. I kind of go back and forth, honestly. I'm feeling male this time. We definitely have done male for the last couple. We should do another female character soon, but we've played as... Generally, I'll name them Sir Oatmeal or Lady Gizmo. We've played as Lady Gizmo a number of times. You often play as female? Yeah. A lot of people do. I think I like 3 the best. We might change when we decide on our hair, though. Eye color? Oh, we can't do blood red. Tragic. Just go with the white, then. I like this little polish on these menus. You see this like little gold dangly bit here? Pretty nice. Hairstyle. Okay, not too many. Which is acceptable, but not ideal. Ooh, I like that one. All right. Oh, should we just go with the long hair? Yeah, the samurai hair was pretty good. Where is it? I like that. I'm between the samurai hair and just the straight long hair. Let's see what we got for facial hair. I like the goatee. I like this beard with the thing. Hold on. Let's see this beard with the thing and the samurai cut. I feel like this is pretty good. This guy looks cool. I'm there for it. I actually think I like black. A lot of the time we go white hair in things. But I kind of think black's the vibe for me right now. Probably going to be wearing helmets. True, it's true. But I love making a character, man. This shit's fun. All right, we're good. Send me in. Okay, settings. Let's just make sure really quick that everything is like all the way up. Cool. Anything here? I don't know if we're gonna need VSync, but we can get in and see if we want to turn it on. That all looks fine to me. Send me in, baby. His face isn't as sharp with the beard. I guess that's true. I like it though. I'm feeling the beard. Let's jump in. All right. Play solo. Oh, they're gonna make dedicated servers. That's nice. Well, I do think, for what it's worth, we're probably going to... I want to start solo and test the game out solo a little bit, but I may end up doing a series where, like, my roommates and I have a multiplayer world. I think that could be pretty fun. Oh, you can put friendly fire on. Interesting. This is going to be Oatland. Named after my cat, Oatmeal. He's terrible and the worst, but also kind of the best, and I love him. Ooh. I like that it's colorful right off rip. At least the art is. We'll see once we get in game. I have seen some videos for this, and it looked very pretty.
Adventure called, a brave few answered, and the expedition set sail. Among them, an elite band of explorers, some of Gillinor's finest. They were bound for uncharted waters in pursuit of a legend. Ashenfall. Had only they known the danger. Dragons, winged death descended from the skies. Blades were drawn and spells cast, but the dragons rained ruin.
Ruin.
And so they vanished into the wild. They adapted, endured, wielded magic, sharp as steel, wits keen as arrows, always searching for a way to call for aid. And at last, they found it. The heroes are on their way. And the dragons, they'll never see it coming.
Cool. Looks like it might be a little quiet. I'm probably going to take it up over on the stream side. If that's too much. All right. Oh. Run's very nice right off rip. Okay, and interesting. I can turn my character around. What was that, by the way? I can turn my character around once I jump, but I can't affect, like, my momentum, if that makes sense. Nice. Looking punches. All right. Look at him. Majestic. Moving style. It's interesting. It feels pretty responsive right now, though, immediately. Just like clicking the buttons and jumping feels good. Hey, bud. Welcome to Ashenfall. Sorry about the mess. Had a bit of a dragon problem. That's why we've called for you. Becoming a great time. Heroic opportunities await. This long-forgotten place is just screaming to be explored. Interesting word choice there. Yeah, let's do the tutorial for the first time. Get a grips with gathering crafting first. Doric can help with that. You'll find him outside the temple. Check your map. The only dwarf on the continent, and that we know of anyways, can't miss him. Interesting they're introducing other races, but we can only play as human. I wonder if down the line they'll let you roll tunes of other races. Be cool. Let's also, are they hiding stuff? Are there secrets? Geez, the bloom is a little bit much, huh? It is pretty, but it's a little bit much. Look, lore, read. No Tumber. I'm not going to read that right now, but that's cool that it's there. We do have a stamina bar that we're expending as we sprint. Jumping actually expends a lot of it. Is control a dodge? Indeed it is. We're playing Dark Souls. Temple Woods. Oh shit, dragon! Huh. Immediately, I'm curious what's around. Is this fog off in the distance? Or maybe the game's rendering? Like, why can't I see anything out this way? But I love the vibe of this forest here. I know I gotta talk to Doric, but I kind of want to just look around. Oh, we have a graveyard here. And it is a bona fide graveyard, by the way, because it's attached to a church. This is no mere cemetery. Remembrance Shrine. The place where the dead are remembered so that they may move on to the afterlife that they deserve. All right. Oh, hey, look at this little guy. A kebbit. What? Why? Why? No, come on. All right, punch him. I hate that it had to be like this. Thank you for the coarse animal fur. Oh, also, by the way, I do think my noggin is in a good spot because I can show you guys if I had my face cam here. Basically just blocking, do this. I'm blocking the icons that are just telling me how to play. So I actually think I'm going to stay right where I am for right now, but let me know if y'all think I should be somewhere else. Okay, let's go actually talk to, to Dorbrick or whatever. Oh, what's that? No, let's go see what this is instead. It's nothing. I mean, it's a good photo spot. Look at us chilling by this church. Brooding. Brooding. All right, I'm sure I'll be able to do something with this eventually. What happens if I open up the map? Ooh, that's a cool style. An incredibly slow zoom, but a cool style. I don't really have a sense of scale for how big this is yet, but looks decent sized. Pretty classic menu we're looking at here. It almost, the iconography and stuff reminds me a little bit of New World or something, maybe? I do like the polish, though. Look how these little images are pulled up here. A map that are in some fantasy books, like a colored-in Dragonlance map. Yeah, actually. It's cool. So far, I'm liking the style. Minimalistic, but with lots of little, magic flares. Ooh. Fell into Spellbook. We have I don't want to look at all this stuff yet. I want to let the game introduce me to shit. Let's go talk to Door Man. So what's my one here? Oh. All right. Looks like we've also got some bars. We've got like hydration and you know, food bars at the bottom left. Some of that kind of shit. There he is. Doric. By Sir Rodiman's big bushy beard. Just our luck, a great ruddy dragon. Think it were him that got the others. May they rest in peace. But look at you, all skin and bones. Must be proper parched after a journey like that. Dehydration and starvation are deadlier than dragons. You're going to need to keep an eye on your basic needs like hunger and thirst. I've marked 2 ponds on your map to the northwest and south of us. Grab some water from there and bring it back here. Then I'll teach you what you need to survive. If you see a red berry bush along the way, grab yourself a handful. Not much of a meal, but a little food is better than no food at all. You've got it, pal. Hey, look, red berries. Snag, snag. Oh, but it's one of these fuckers. I was so ready to make peace with these guys. Honestly. Eating food provides sustenance, which improves health regen. How do I eat it? I've got him here. Can I just press 2? Absolutely, I can. It did stop me, I think. We'll try again next time we eat. What's going on here? They're like little like sprites around on the water. Another one of those like glowy purple rock things. Can I collect these guys? I might need like a net. Mousing over them doesn't highlight them. All right, he wanted me to get water, right? How do I get water? I'm here. I guess I probably need a bucket or something. Is this more lore? Yep. I assume clicking it does something. Yeah, it took away the little blue glowy. It'll probably, you know, like register that I've clicked it. All right, Dorbrick. Did you have a bucket? He does have a bucket. It's literally right next to him for sure. Oh, but I can't take it. No, it's for cooling his metals. Dorbrick, you sneaky son of a bitch. What is that? Also, yo, look at that tower. There's a big castle in the distance. I do love that. See that castle? You can walk there. I mean, probably. Hold on. You think I can punch this guy to death? Oh, and that's a cool bird. Someone else to teach me more stuff up the road? All right, here we go. Just a deer. All right. Pretty magnificent basic deer. Red berries. I'm coming for you, pal. All right, something tells me he's going to outpace me. We're trying, all right? We're learning the rules of the game. Maybe this is a game where you're punching deer to death. I don't know. Oh. What building? Got some ash logs. I'm not going to fuck with building yet because the game hasn't tried to teach me it. Oh, we did get some XP on a skill at the top, though. Fuck this guy. Oh, I'm getting XP for this, too. I do love the idea that they brought over RuneScape skilling. Valheim definitely has that a little bit. But I'm excited to see how, you know, it manifests here for RuneScape. Oh, I just had to look at the water and press E. Dirty water. Certain actions will award you XP in one of several skills. As you gain XP, your skills will gain levels, which give you access to new features and powerful spells. All right, we got through it. That shit was ready to close. Take a bunch of it. Oh, that's a suspect. That's a suspect animation for sure. All right, we're full up on water. Do I have like a weight? I do. 44 out of 400. Each unit of this is 1. Okay. I'm gonna say that water must be heavy. All right, Rick, I've got it. Got some water. Bit dirty, I know, but better than nothing. Be careful, though. The water's tainted, and it'll make your life difficult if you drink too much. Xanax says boiling it sorts it all out, so might want to give that a look later, when you've got a chance. Anyway, time we got you all set up to survive this harsh land. And look at you. Not a knife to your name. No, no. We can't be doing with that. Come on, let's get you prepared. You need to go and craft a stone club. Won't kill a dragon, better than nothing. A little bit longer, giving you time to make something better. Stone and ash logs. Build a crafting table. Doric, yep. Cool. Okay. We can skim through some of that shit. I think I understand the basic gameplay loop well enough here. Grab some wood. We'll find some stones on the ground. It is funny how minimalistic that animation is. Like uprooting them, you kind of just poke it and then it explodes. Also, this is actually maybe good. I was kind of expecting to have to like stand over stuff and press E, but it seems like you want to mouse over it. which is, I feel like, maybe different than some other games I've played, but I kind of like. Stone. Probably don't need this many things, but I kind of want to just experiment with gathering a little bit. Does seem like we're just finding everything we need just on the ground, right outside here. We are getting mining XP for that as well. I'm sure eventually just gathering off the ground is not going to be big mining XP, but it, you know, works for the time being. All right, pop this shit open. Campfire, crafting table, bedroll. Make the crafting table. Let's keep it right here, right by door brick. Okay. And he said make a club. Stone club. We need 8 stones. All right. I know there were other things there. Hey. I really want to know if we can catch these little guys or if they're purely just vibes. They might be purely vibes. Oh, yeah. This is good. It's the classic RuneScape out of 99. I love it. Good new structures. Hold on. Ah, so it just gives you, like, buffs. Eventually gonna get a parry. Okay. Cool. Look for some more stones. I guess we should be just picking up more logs, though. Why not, right? Game looks pretty, very fantasy-like. Yeah, there's definitely... I feel like it's... Maybe this isn't the exact right term for the visual effect, but it feels like the bloom is overtuned right now. I wonder if I can actually change that. Turn up the sharpness, but that's not really what I'm looking for. All of this stuff should be fine. Also, how's the volume, by the way, guys? Should I adjust the audio at all? Huh. Oh, yeah, does this game have a text chat? It does. Nice. Just thinking for that if we ever, like, want to play viewers with, like, no voice or something. Hello. All right, I need stones. They're pretty inconspicuous, though. Just walking around mashing E seems like a pretty viable strat here. It is something about, like, the grass looks crazy soft. It looks very cozy. Boxing squirrels? I know, these guys they're coming at me. I don't really have another choice. We're getting a little low on our drink. Can we just... Oh, yeah, right. We got it on our bar. Okay, and as we did that, we got a little radiation bar. You tell me what you do? I assume it's going to, like, make me sick. What's this? Ear score, maybe? That Brandon taught you something? I'll never admit to have learned anything from Brandon. Terraria Guide Brandon is a hack. I do like the colors, like the rays and everything. It's a vibe for sure. The actual gameplay so far seems pretty standard survival crafter. We haven't done anything special for sure. But I'm interested. I'm interested. All right, we certainly have enough stones now. Yep, we're up to 10. Okay. Let's go back and craft this club for Rick. And we can get a shield. And that's just with this shit. So grab that. Excellent. Grab this. Hey, we leveled up our crafting. That shit. Actually, 5 is okay by me. That's where my thumb rests on my little gamer mouse. So that works out. Okay. A little clunky. Little clunky. You think one of these deer will square up with me? Just right-click block? It sure does. I like that animation, actually. It's a real stout, like, you know, pulling the shield in front of you. Oh. You cannot attack in air, notably. Though maybe that's something you could unlock.
Aye.
All right, Doric. You repair at the crafting bench. You gotta keep fighting fit before you go. Something to help you on your way. Some veggie soup? All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. Also, look here real quick. We've got pickaxe. Hey, what's up, AGS? Welcome in. You can get a scarf. I can afford the scarf too. It only gives set bonus stuff. Interesting. Oh, and there's a cape too. Oh, this is actually probably an early access thing, isn't it? Game is in very, very early state as far as I know. Yeah, I think it is. That's why this is... My plan is for this to be like a first look at kind of deal. And depending on how it is, we might do a full series. But we might also just be like... We'll wait 6 months to a year and then come back and play this more. But I'm very intrigued by the idea of it, so I certainly want to check it out. Is this early access like cheaty face stuff? I kind of don't want to get it. All right, and here's our repair menu. I can see the bars, though. Stuff looks pretty full. Oh, look at the nighttime. All right, let's keep going here. Interestingly, scrolling does not zoom in or out, nor cycle through your weapons. Probably waiting will be the plan, but it's nice to check it out once early on. Yeah, that's kind of the idea I had. But I'm curious, like, I'm gonna spend the rest of the stream here today just vibing and playing this game. I'm excited to give it a try. Could do with a drink of water, all right. Actually, in practice hitting stuff, the combat doesn't feel too bad. Basic, but... All right, let's drink some water. We can push up that poison bar a bit, right? Yeah, we're like half watered now. This is the guy Vanaka? Holy shit, he's hardcore looking. Or? Looking to get yourself ready to face off against a dragon. You'll need more than that potato masher to kill one, but you've got to start somewhere. Wars are won by the stomach, not the blade. Windmill infested with rats. I want you to kill some of them and cook their meat. Okay. Being introduced to cooking. Don't pull out that face. You can't be a picky eater in a place like this. Food will make you healthier and hardier and much more likely to survive. All right, brother. We're making rat roasts. You said in the tower, right? The windmill. Yeah, cool. All right. Oh, hey, stone boulders. So if we had a pickaxe, we could be going to heckin' town. I do wonder... My roommate asked me this morning, and I did not know the answer. I'm very curious if there's going to be terraforming in this game. Because I feel like there's not going to be, and that is a bummer. I really like when you can fully terraform the world in a survival crafter. Oh, hey, that's a literal fucking ghost. I do like how high fantasy it's going for off rip. Okay, good talk. You need to find some way to understand what they're saying. Okay. Did this tell me anything? Racktuber? Is that a different name for YouTuber? Diego, I thought your head was on fire for a second. That would be a problem. I'm gonna scan this to see if it's... No. I thought maybe it'd say something about talking to the spirit, but I don't think so, at least. Whoa. Dude, look at the rats. I'm hungry? Don't bring real life into this. Let's go. Okay, we got some raw rat meat. I'm gonna kill a few of these guys. I feel like we don't need a ton of the stuff, but I'm curious to just, you know, see what we can do. Let's also keep munching some berries. All right, we're like half full. Look at their eyeballs. They're so freaky. I actually love that design. It's cool. And the little XP floating up, giving me dopamine? Not bad. Not bad. Test the shield. That's actually a good point, Roadwolf. Let me, I really don't need the light, do I? I love that animation. With the sound design, it's very satisfying. That gave me combat experience. Yeah, it's not that dark. Seems to just cost stamina. I'm sure it's doing, like, durability damage to the shield, too. But not, like, large amounts. I can see it at the top left, you know? Go. You ever played Outward? I didn't play Outward, actually. I think I got it at some point when it was like free on PlayStation or heavily discounted or something. And I always meant to play it, but I didn't. It's withered in the backlog. Can't break these. 0 out of 10. Pick up these stones, by the way. Also, we're getting all these levels. It's telling me to open this, but do I need to, like, click stuff? Or is it just reminding me to check what I'm getting? Oh, interesting. We're going to reduce the weight of things. That's cool. Really good game. Very hard. Survival with Dark Souls combat. That's interesting. That does sound up my alley. I paused when I do this? I think it is pausing. If so, that's nice. Can't even go inside. Kind of a bummer. Hey, what's up, John Bonsai? Welcome in, dude. Hope you have a good one, man. Okay, I'm here. Let's make a cooking pot, yeah? Oh, look at all this shit. Good old me. How goes the Heim? It's good. I mean, this is RuneScape Heim. And we just got started. That's like half hour or so, but it seems cool so far. I will say immediately, I'm curious to see about the building. But it does bum me out that it feels pretty clear right off rip that these squares right here are probably the smallest tile we can build with. You know, effectively, like, unlike like Enshrouded or something like that, you like can't get down to like a block by block basis, you know? So you're never going to be able to make shit that's quite as unique or pretty. But it's not the end of the world. All right, let's go. Let's make the cooking pot back down by the guy, the tutorial guy. What I meant, I'm dumb. Yeah, you're good. No, it does. I'm into it so far. It hasn't done anything crazy, but I like I'm enjoying the skilling system, and I'm curious to see what happens. Building seems very limited from what I've seen. Yeah, I'm curious. We'll see as we keep going, but I'm getting that vibe for sure. God, we are thirsty always. It probably has more to do with, like, us, you know, swinging our sword around and stuff. That probably, like, dehydrates us. All right, campfire to cook at. Right in front of this guy's house. It does, even if it's limited, the, like, bones of the game, like, how everything feels to play is nice. Right off rip. Combat's a little hefty. But that's probably partially intentional. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we have to combine it with the log, so it's literally just like a crafting station in that way. Makes sense. Process and come back later. You know what? We're gonna wait it out. But it's very early on, yeah. I'm excited to poke in though and see what we're working with. I need more rat meat? Well, shit fuck. All right, I guess we're going to go fight more rats then. Sorry, rats. It's nothing personal, kid. Oh, chickens. Yeah, and I'm just immediately charmed by the presentation. Even the way those chickens just like shook out their wings. You know what I mean? My citizens approves. Are you gonna be a buddy or will you attack me by default? Come on. Come on. We got some feathers. We can make a fillet. Dude, why are there so many chickens all of a sudden? The forest is full of them. It's a frankly overwhelming number of chickens. We're eating good tonight, boys. All right. Show me more rats. Oh, is that like a boar? And what's that thing? At least he didn't give the chickens the Zelda treatment, that's true. And a lot of chicken violence recently. Oh, look at this thing. I think rat is a night enemy. Oh, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right, but I'm curious about this thing. Oh, wait, that's a rat. Hog. Out of stam, I'm out of stam. Wonder, is there a lock on or something? I don't think so. Yeah, combat's a little hefty and it like moves you forward and stuff a lot. I definitely see that using a little bit of tuning, but it's certainly not bad. It's definitely on par with like Valheim, you know? Nice. I don't like what much when it moves forward. Yeah, it's a thing that bugs me too. I think with some weapons it makes sense and like having some amount of movement, but I don't love when effectively when weapons in games kind of feel like you're like locking onto the enemy and getting locked into like a track where it like kind of pulls you in towards them. Hello, giant rat. Need a logging axe to fell that? All right. Dude, I need to eat always. More berries. I feel like we've definitely got enough meat now. What's this thing? That's just a cow? Okay. I really like how they're giving everything the fantastical treatment. That's sick as hell. Saw the cow and thought it was a bear. Look at this cow. No, come on. Come on. Give me a moment of peace. Oh, the cow's reacting to getting smacked. Ooh, I got him to ability. But I don't have the stam. I don't have the stam. Oh, God. In the words of Sum 41, I'm in too deep. We got the tannery and the cooking pot. No! Holy hell, that dodge roll was sick. Get me out of there. I saw you coming from 10 miles away. Come on, rat. All right. Good stuff. That was fun. Oh, I'm feeling the urge to explore big time. They're hitting that mark. Like, look, there's like a bridge up there and a tower and a valley to go down. I wonder, is this a hand-built world or is it randomly generated? Does anyone know? Something tells me it's hand-built here with all these like points of interest and stuff. Breath of the Wild vibes. Yeah, actually, honestly. I'm immediately having fun. Like, I've been saying, like, yeah, maybe we'll wait a while to play more of this, but I'm, like, playing it, and I'm like, I don't know, I kind of want to play a lot of it now. Why do we have to be enemies? We're still in the first 30 minutes, you know? We need to get past the honeymoon phase here. You think it's hand-built? All right. With the cooking pot, I can probably boil my water, too, and get rid of that, like, toxicity. Raw farm meat. All right. That's a fair enough way to just consolidate, like, pigs and cows and shit. All right, where's, like, Vanessa or whatever? Hey, bud. I'm back with much more rat meat. Add fuel. Why does this feel weird? Can I just left shift or there we go. That works. Okay. We just need to wait for like one more of those. Since we're making a bunch though, why don't I try eating one to see the difference in the hunger meter? Pretty considerable. Pretty considerable. And we're still leveling even while we're not at the station because it is cooking. That's satisfying. So we could be like cooking and getting dopamine from the cooking level ups and then fighting stuff and getting dopamine from the fighting leveling up at the same time. Pretty good. Pretty good. Home successful. I see you've gathered the food I asked for. May not exactly be gourmet cooking, but a meal like this can make the difference between life and death. You'll not be taking on any dragons if you're starving to death. Find rats are annoyingly resilient to clubs. Some enemies can resist certain damage types and be vulnerable to others. Rats, for example, don't take kindly to getting stabbed. Here, take this little butter knife to make it easier to fight them in the future. You can have this as well. It'll help with what's next. Magic. Xanix's the one to talk to. You can find her down the road just before the river. All right. Oh, cool. He holds it the cool way? Yeah, we're power leveling cooking. It does seem like this game's leaning into that, and that interests me because I love RuneScape's, like, you know, make number go up leveling. I think that shit's great. I lose hours to that kind of gameplay. And I know that it does exist in Valheim, but it just doesn't feel quite as satisfying as RuneScape for some reason. I'm not sure I can exactly put my finger on why, but there's something. All right, what else did you give me, by the way? Bird meat, feathers. Oh, we gave me a logging axe. Very nice. All right, he said she's just down the road, so let's keep following the road instead of veering off it like a dummy. Although this road just goes up to the tower. Maybe he means back down that way, actually. Kind of tempted to try fighting more rats, but I'm sure we'll come across plenty of them. Hold on. Cut him off at the pass. No! We're on to you. We're on to you. Chickens, don't get involved in this. He's too fast. The fastest deer alive. God damn it. All right, we'll find this person. Oh, there's like a little settlement up there. That's a pond, not a river. I'm sure I could look at my map, but I'm honestly content for the moment to, like, run around kind of randomly. Hey, is this them? Xanic, yes. Ooh. Nice to meet you. I'm Xanic. I'm the local survival and goblin expert around here. Placed with magic. Anima everywhere pouring out of the ground, which we can use to our advantage. Okay, those were probably those, like, pink, you know, columns of magic we saw with the rocks and shit. Here, I'll show you. First, let's look at things without magic to help you. I need you to cut down a couple of trees and bring me some ash logs. Simple, right? About 50 should do it. Shouldn't take too long. Come back to me when you have them. All right, we need to maintain our axe, so let's go ahead and build another crafting table real quick. I'm sure the other one's not that far away. How do I get out of this mode, by the way? Escape. Okay. Now... yeah. Does cost stamina to wood chop, but it doesn't seem crazy extreme. All right, now is it just like Valheim? Yep. All right, we're leveling wood cutting. Look at the dopamine, man. The little confetti on screen. Overhead chop, which deals greater damage against fallen logs, but very little damage against trees. Oh, the tech. Huh. It's gonna be really satisfying when you're like one-tapping these. Alright. Up to 24 logs. I wonder, next question is, can we get the stumps out of the logs? Also, I wonder if it's going to cost us anything to repair. Oh, we can't hit the stump. Is it better with a chop? It's 15 damage either way. Can't get the stump. Nice. Okay, good stuff. Another tree. We're chilling, man. And it looks like durability is pretty, you know, reasonable. Uh-oh. Jagex, what's going on here? Somebody's excited to see me. Sorry, log. Sorry, it had to go this way. All right, he's back in action. 48. All right, one more of these fuckers and we should be good to go. Okay. I have 50 logs for you, Zanuck. Bit repetitive. I'd be exhausted having to do that all the time. It's a little repetitive. It wasn't bad, though. Fortunately, we've got magic. As you improve in a skill, you'll discover spells that you can use, such as my favorite, Astral Projection. Do you remember this from the trailer? They throw out a magic axe. Let's see it. Slice down trees with the wave of your fingers, much less time-consuming than the lumberjack gig. The magic comes at a cost. Runes. You'll need both air and astral runes to cast Astral Projection. But here's how to get them. See those geysers around with the floating rocks? Take this pickaxe and mine some essence from them. Build a rune altar and then craft the runes from the rune essence. All right. Living log dancing on the boulder. That's right. She gave me a pickaxe. Let's put that on ye old bar. I guess we're already kind of filling up space on our bar here, man. Can we use stuff out of the inventory, by the way? Yes, you can just right-click eat. I might just keep consumables off my bar then, to be quite honest. Let me put the axe over here. The heck? Oh, I need to mine the rocks. Okay. Runes, name drop. Oh shit, I'm dying. I'm dying of dehydration. Drink. Drink that dirty water. I love that they don't even hold anything. There isn't even like a little bottle or something. All right, let's get a little more rune essence while we're here. It's very surprising to me that we don't hit the middle thing. I guess it's though it stays here and we'll probably like summon these things around it, right? I'm not trying to like do it the extra time there. All right, let's run back here and then let's build that shit she's talking about. Crafting rune altar. I know we've got a bunch of stuff to explore here. Insufficient resources. God damn it. God motherfucking damn it. Good chat. Take it easy, Road Wolf. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. We'll catch you later. We'll see you tomorrow, man. All right, is that enough stones? Is that enough stones here? Build this shit? Good? Okay. We can make both air and astral. Equipable as ammo when using a magic weapon. And we make it just with rune essence. Let's make 5 of each. That made 50 of them. So each one makes 10. The numbers didn't quite add up to me there. I feel like that should have used all of them, but it's fine. I'm just going to stick with it. Runes are the lifeblood of magic. You'll need them to cast spells and use magic staves. A well-placed spell can make all the difference. You'll unlock new spells as you improve your skills. Here, this book should help you towards that. Have a play around with them. You'll find they can be incredibly useful. Wise old man is waiting for you just outside Bramblemead Village. Follow your compass to find him. Better not keep him waiting too long. He gets cranky. All right. Can I do that spell, though? Interesting. What exactly did that just give me? Looks like we have our own thing for runes here, by the way. We're already level 11 woodworking. Holy shit, we're cranking. Five astral and 10 air to do. Can I just hold on? If I have my axe equipped, that spells with Q. I just had to wait. Oh, cool. This is neat. Can I then do it? It has a cooldown, right? It has a 45-second cooldown. And I can chop this up like that. Okay, I don't actually need the wood right now, but it's very interesting. Where's the next guy? The village kind of looked like it was over there, so let's keep going this way for now. Let's see what we've got going on over here. Another giant rat. Why didn't I block it? We've got a knife for you now. Nice. You're entering an area with stronger creatures and enemies. Craft better weapons and armor to improve your chances of survival. Okay, so I don't want to be here yet. It kind of felt like that's where it was telling me to go. My compass is porting me here. Guess maybe I could try to skirt around the outskirts. Find a safer way around. Black, some more red berries. Oh, by the way, how are like our stats and stuff? Not good. Why don't we eat some of our rat roast, actually? It's much better. This stat, by the way, rest. Get more tired, your stamina, carrying capacity, and even your spell casting will suffer. Okay, so we're gonna like need to like sleep in the bed eventually, I bet. All right. What's this magic ground for? This looks like a temperate, you know, southern England rainforest. Am I right? Looks like a magical little bit of ground. All right. Gotta stand, be careful. Nice callback, no YouTube viewer will get, that's true. YouTube, right before we played this game, we watched a video on temperate rainforests in the south of England. They're lovely, I highly recommend it. Ooh, what's up with the magic flowers? This is neat. Why do the flowers do this? Are we very thirsty again already? You know what? I'm curious. I'm here. I'm chilling. Give me a cooking pot right now. Oh, wait. I need more stone? Dude, stone is the bane of my existence in this game. Never mind. It's incredibly easy to get a lot of it. You just have to spend like 5 to 10 seconds doing it. All right. Now, cooking pot right here in the middle of this field. Perfect. Can I put water in here? Yes. Clean water, baby. I guess I don't want all the wood in there, but it's fine for now. Hey, and we're getting some, like, infusions and stuff? Oh, wait. Oh, ho, ho. We can mix the red berries in. We can mix the red berries in. That's kind of sick. Call me a mixologist, baby. I like how also it seems the more advanced cooking thing allowed me to put 2 inputs. You know, the last one was just 1 input and a burning material. A fuel. That's the right word. All right, let's let that literally cook. And let's drink up. Let's try what that's like. Very good on hydration. Oh, and there's cabbages. We can fry the cabbages. Red berry crunchies. Seems like they're not skimping on putting a bunch of foods into the game right off the rip. That's for sure. All right, knife this rat. I like the knife moveset. It feels good. That one feels... It still has a big lurch forward when you first attack, but it feels nice to click through the combo. Obviously still nothing crazy, but... What's going on with this like decrepit ruin here? Is this where my guy is? It is. Oh. Plan barrel pile. Is that going to give me a new craftable? Hey, buddy. Got the basics under your belt, but now the guide ropes are off. Taking down a dragon won't be easy, but you've got the skills you need to do it. Well, almost. We need to start thinking long-term. Bramblemead Village is an excellent place for an outpost, even if it's a little overrun with goblins right now. You'll build our new base of operations here. By we, I mean you. Bad back. Doesn't need to be fancy, though style is always worth pursuing. But it needs to be functional. Make a shelter, some foundation, walls, and a roof, and then build and claim a bed in it. You can go bigger, of course, let your inner architect run wild, but the bed's the bare minimum we need to get started. Go on, hop to it. Okay. So this is, they gave me a nice little walled-in area, and they're like, build here. So let's do it. Let's go ahead and build a box. You want it to be a raised foundation? I mean, it's pretty flat here. All right, I need to go get my wood out of the cooking pot. You can't build just anywhere. Make sure your structure is stable enough to support. More stable if built near the ground. Okay. Oh no, look out. I was not ready for this shit. All right, back up. Get stam. Literally stabbing this cow in the head with a knife. All right, let's see. We don't just want the dried red berries. I do want all my tasty beverages, though. We only made one other one? In my wood back? We are getting pretty full of stuff, but that's why we're about to put down a house. Actually, can we pack this motherfucker up and take it with us? There's no reclaiming things? That's interesting. What if I'm in build mode? Ghost mode. Blueprints of structures that you can complete later by adding materials. Blueprints do not cost any materials. That's very fucking cool. That's very fucking cool. Wild meat on the ground close to the fire, too. Sure, the cabbages, you're right. I love the fact that they're going to let me put blueprints down. By the way, let's use this barrel pile thing. That just teach me how to craft something. Ooh, Tempest Shield. And yes, new structure unlocked, barrel pile. Can't make supports like in Valheim. I hate to keep comparing it, but you know, veggies makes more sense. Yeah. Interesting. Does he intend for me to restore this place? I don't even know if the game, like, you know, is going to allow that kind of thing. Let's just get started right over here. Okay, build. How do I want it to sit? I guess, you know, you could be... This is the road right here? Like that? We're gonna build a little bigger than we need right off the rip. Just for fun. Go with, and actually, let's delete this one. Or no, I changed my mind. Go 3 wide. It's kind of close to the other place now, though. I need more mats already? Shit. My eyes are bigger than my stomach. But you know what? We've unlocked crazy wood chopping tech. They're pretty clear this is a no farming game. The livestock attacks you on sight. That's a good point. I hope there is some amount of, like, taming animals and stuff. I like that shit in these kinds of games. All right, can we get this to line up with more than one tree? Yes, we can already. Hold on, so let's look for, like, a good spot to get a few at once. We can. Right here, maybe? Yes, they don't even need to be that in line with each other. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. I wish I could now do it again, but it's all right. Get a bunch of wood so we can make a house. why I'm doing it this way. We're cranking up our wood chopping level, baby. It feels good. I want a better axe so bad. All right, soak it up. I like that we don't have to pick those up. They just magnet in. That's nice. Stay over there. Stay over there. All right, good. Dude, I don't want to be at war with these things. I do think they're kind of cute. But look, he's encroaching here. Chainsaw when, honestly. I do think they're going to give me ways to speed this up, though. Also, it's honestly not that bad. This is pretty much what it is in other games, too, you know? This is what it is to farm a bunch of mats. And I do want kind of a bunch, because I want to make a structure here. I want to fuck with the building a little bit, you know? See what we're doing? Good. We got some other logs, but we can come back for those. Let's see what we can build with that. I don't like how close it is. Yeah, I need to tear it all down. Like this, and then just start deleting shit. Eat them up. Eat them up. Give me the ash. Let's redo it. Let's redo it. Let's put it right up against the road here a little bit. Why is this unstable? Is it because the berry bush is there? Stability seems a little funky. Can we go over this other side? Or wait, there's a cow over there. We could do it across from this guy. This is actually kind of nice. I've seen one like 10-minute video on this game, and the only thing that they reiterate a lot was that you need to unalive the rodents and things as much as possible whenever you see them. Interesting. Okay. I'll put it like here on the other side of the road from that guy. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so stability becomes more lenient. We are existing on top of cabbages. But stability comes more lenient when you already have blocks down, it seems. You just need to find, like, a good starting spot. This is funny, huh? Resource bottleneck, but I don't know the resource. Interesting, okay. Kinda wish... What? Hold on, that sounds like a dragon, doesn't it? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, he might be up there in, like, the castle? I don't love how the floor is just not... Yeah, give me the cabbages. Like, can I flatten the ground here, maybe? Just gonna leave it that way for now. It bothers me, but we'll see what happens. Why is that showing yellow support? There should be plenty of support here. Yeah, basically, if these are the smallest squares you can build with, I feel like it is pretty limited. That's my take. Also, we do need a pretty good number of mats here to get a decent-sized structure. Because we are not building a giant house right here. But all my builds in games like this are on platforms just above the ground with steps up to them. They did show me platforms. And I probably should have used that, but I wanted to try building ground level. The lesson learned, for sure. Alright, I'm sorry, Agamemnon told me to do it. Guess maybe I want that coarse animal fur? Oh, hey, we just got... more ash logs? We've got cabbages for fucking days. They did mention something coarse related. All right, yeah, maybe it's that then. Maybe you really want like a lot of coarse fur for some reason. Well, I'll make a point of eliminating all rodents. I appreciate the heads up, Aga. Also, I was about to say, I feel like this is going a little faster, but it probably is because we're leveling this, right? At some points, it's probably like more axe damage. Less stamina cost. Actually, all just been stamina. But never mind. Possible to find bird nests while felling trees. Bird nests contain useful items. Interesting. I do like a game where every action levels up stuff. Yeah, absolutely. It's great dopamine. Like, obviously, what we're doing here is very simple, typical survival crafting stuff. But they've done a nice job paying attention to the little things. Like, every time I hit that, it gives me that little plus XP that then floats up towards the top of the screen. That's great feedback. And reducing the stamina cost over time of this is really nice as well, to just make it less tedious. You don't have to, like, stop and get your stamina. Just there'll be better, cooler ways to do those things down the road, I would guess. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I've already gotten this, like, astral projection spell to chop down a bunch of trees at once, which is cool. It seems like as I was leveling combat, I, like, got other moves and stuff. Hey, what's up, Billy? Looking good looking? Thank you, bro. Appreciate it, man. We're chilling. We're trying out some RuneScape Dragonwilds, and I'm having a good time so far. We haven't really been playing long enough to have a definitive opinion, but the vibes right now are good. It does feel expensive to build a structure. I feel like I had to get a lot of mats for this. Don't grow grass on my floors. All right, you know what? Once again, I'm here once again to tell you that we're breaking everything down. Tear it all down. We're building our house on a platform. I can't take it. I'm not watching grass spawn in my house and shit. Simply not. Oh, it actually seems like the foundation actually can even work on a lower level. First look at this and I thought it was Breath of the Wild for a second. It does kind of have that vibe a little bit. It does have that vibe a little bit. This is a RuneScape game. Yeah, this is RuneScape Dragonwilds, made by Jagex. Try it here. Probably should have gone with the foundation anyways. Why am I building it this way? There we go. And look at that. The foundation took care of everything. Why don't we even do a little back part like this? Now, hold on real quick. I know I'm expanding the scope of it. It's going to make us take longer to craft, but I'm vibing, all right? All right, kill this guy for his coarse fur. What's with the vignette, though? Yeah, maybe vignette's a better way to describe it. I was saying, it feels like there's, like, way too much bloom or something. They definitely need to tone back some of that. I remember Enshrouded was the same way for a while. I don't know. I think they probably fixed it. It's been a little bit since I've played it. But Enshrouded had that big time. I do wish this could just, like, auto-guess what I was trying to do here. But it's not too tedious to do it like this. It's actually pretty snappy. Goes. And look at this building skill going up, baby. All right, and look at this. We're cooking with a room here. Hey, we got new stuff unlocked from leveling up our building. New perk unlocked, Sacred Geometry. Also, I'm dying of thirst, always. I was about to left-click that and click it off my menu because of Terraria. All right, sip on that. Eat some rat roast. We've also... What's this book? Home of Rune Crafting. Read that shit. Let's just step up? No. Summons the power of air magic to jump higher and descend slower. Whoa. That's awesome. That's very cool. That's very cool. It was only one jump. It was only one jump, but still. That cost what? It was those air runes? I want to do it again. Only a 3-second cooldown. Dude, let's go. So if I want to just skip the stairs on the way up to the wise old man, all it costs me is some air runes. Also, get after this cow. I'm sorry to do it to you like this. Yeah, I'm vibing with this game, dude. It's more and more every second I'm playing it. It's getting me with the cool stuff. Passing the vibe check for sure. And I'm liking the spellcasting system, seems neat. We'll see how tedious it ends up being to like craft these runes all the time. But very interested, man. Very interested. Unfortunately, we got to go chop some more wood. Because I want to build, you know, an okay-sized domicile here. I do badly want to cut trees faster. Just one log for the stump? That's probably not worth, right? All right, here we go. Here we go. Line this shit up. Do we have enough? We get all 3 of these trees? Yes, we can. Beautiful. Beautiful. It at least speeds it up, right? It takes out one of the steps. Takes out one of the steps. I wonder if you can get hurt by trees falling in this, like in Valheim. Hey, what's up, Potato Rat? Welcome in. Trying to mentally prepare yourself for the eye exam I have next week? Well, I hope it goes well for you. Hopefully it's not too shabby. Got some more flax. I'm hungry again? I'm always hungry in this game. Revision for the exam. All right, chop away. Oh, my axe is like kind of low durability. Right. Yeah, it's definitely... I feel like every little bit I'm playing, it's separating itself from Valheim a little bit. Though the inspiration is incredibly clear. It is incredibly clear. Hoping my balls will know what to do. The balls have got it. I had to just trust my silly little eyeballs when I got my glasses. I just had to let them adjust. Also, we haven't gotten any of these bird nests yet, have we? We got cabbage out the fucking wazoo, though. Alright. And grab some of this shit. That's a bunch of ash logs. I don't want to make a second story, but I guess we don't for right now. God damn it, I'm always so thirsty. I need to solve just like the survival problems in this. Okay. A bunch. We got another log over there. By the way, let's drink a little bit. Dip up. Okay, the clean water was much better than the other water. Oh, shit. One of these guys. Yeah, I much prefer the knife. I'm putting knife on 5. I'm putting that on 6, because 5's easier for me to snag really quick. Now, when I put like a staircase that, yeah, latches on right there. Then, like, I feel like it's like showing me the, make this work like this. We're gonna fuck around with the building just a little bit here. Why are you at different heights? Oh, I see. How the heck? There we go. This is the sort of game where you can get super overpowered? I don't know. Truthfully, I don't know yet. I'm gonna make a kind of inconvenient shape and see if we can build roofs that like work with it. Hey, look at all this leveling up. We're just experimenting here to see kind of like what the game systems are like. Oh, tiredness hits me. I need to build a bed, right? I'm getting eepy. I'm about to run out of goddamn wood again. Can't stop building unnecessarily big things. This doesn't feel like that giant of a structure, though, does it? Feels pretty limited. But I am out of wood again already. Back we go. Building system does not seem particularly unique, no. Definitely one of my big complaints so far is they better have a shitload of different tiles like this, and they better have a lot of little details you can add that are smaller than these single tiles. Otherwise, I feel like it's going to be really hard to build an actually unique-looking structure, rather than just, like, a bigger structure. I feel like that's a problem with, like, Power World. That's a problem with Once Human. In the building system in Sons of the Forest? No, I don't think I have. Also, when you leave a log on the ground, they disappear. Oh, no, it's there. Never mind. Don't listen to me ever. No, I've never played Sons of the Forest. I know people like it quite a bit. Alright. Chop thorny vines. Allows you to cut down thorny vines with a hatchet, granting access to hidden or blocked areas. Metroidvania. Very unique and realistic feeling building system. Interesting. Is that game all like a survival crafting game? For some reason, I thought it was more of like a shooter with like some survival elements, but again, I've never played it. Damn, we gotta do some more cooking and stuff. Survival crafting horror, interesting. I'll have to look into it. Was there a game just called, like, The Forest before? And then was it Sons of the Forest afterwards? Is that what the situation is? My logging axe is almost broken. Also, look, my max stamina's reduced because I'm tie-tie. Because I'm a little eepy. I grab this. Oh, Gobbo. He's level 1, though. He's level 1. Get in on him. What's up, bitch? Literally fucking owned. And I got a goblin pack from him. Holy shit, there's so many gobbos. Take me back. We're back. Take a look at some building stuff here. Can we make a door? Door frame. Door. And then, I don't know, let's see here. We got roofs. Oh, we got a lot of roofs. Actually, that's nice. Probably fill in that spot, though. Oh, wait! Oh, look! Never mind, I just had to go into the more options. You can make smaller walls. That's really nice. And half walls and stuff. Okay. So that's actually less bare bones than we thought, right? That's less bare bones than we thought. We actually do get more granular than I was anticipating. That's exciting. And like, look at this. These are like some weird angles. And they can work as support walls. What a shitty window, but I guess, you know, we're early. All right. Like this. Those smaller walls are going to add lots of details. Yeah, that's huge. That honestly, that changes the prospects of this game for me immensely. Just noticing that one thing. Having 3, so this is the biggest wall. And then we can have 2 other sizes smaller than that. There's medium and small. That's amazing. That lets us cook. That lets us cook. I'm not going to do it yet. I want to just make a basic house for right now. But I really, really appreciate knowing that. Now, let's look at, like, walls and stuff. That's pretty dope. Yeah, I'm excited by that for sure. Honestly, kind of a ridiculously ugly house. How many air runes do I have? Can I just, like, jump up here? Cool. There are gobbles in my backyard. What the fuck? This is also ash logs. Isn't that shitty? All right, so let's see here. This home tab seems weird. I guess, yeah, just basic building. What does this take? Let's put a bed in here, by the way. Bedroll requires a roof. Fuck off. All right, all right. Oh, baby, here I go chopping trees again. I'm sorry I'm making something so unnecessarily ugly and big, but we're learning, okay? We're learning. This is the start of great things. Castle's beautiful. I don't know what you're talking about. Right, it's art. I feel like I should probably make more runes at some point, too, because I'm going to run out, certainly soon. Where are they here? Actually, we got 29 and 45. We're okay. I could use another, like, big mega axe chop. Maybe get all 3 of these trees? Or maybe these 3? I feel like they're intentionally spawning the trees in ways that they can line up for the spell, which is sick. That's gonna get all 3. Another question that changes everything, if the answer is yes, you can merge things. So there's no limit to the build, and then you don't know figuring out how to merge things early in a game. Life cycle will guarantee YouTube views. That's what do you mean by merge? What do you mean by merge, Aga? I'm interested. Holy shit, that's dope. It's cool, right? It's cool. And I think from one of the videos I saw, they were saying something like it's like eventually you'll get a spell where you could just like turn a boulder into pre-cut stone, you know, shit like that. Where you're going to be able to like accelerate the like crafting and gathering parts of it with magical spells. Which I think is cool and a good differentiator. I'm literally always hungry. I'm always hungry. We got to make like a cooking pot at home. Dude, we got to make a castle like that. Building games, if you can bring pieces into other pieces, then you can create unlimited shapes. Right. Gotcha. Let's see. Hold on. That's a good question. Let's go ahead. Ooh, decoration. We already have a Pioneer's Tapestry. A laying book, a standing book, and an open book. Cute. Barrel of stone. Pile. Oh, we can get triangular foundations. But, okay, let's take a little block here. A small wall. And I can cycle snapping modes. Doesn't happen naturally. It seems like at least via snapping I can. Like if I wanted to do this... Hold on. Ah. Look at that. So, I'm curious now. That's actually very interesting. I was able to use small blocks to texture the side of this building. And let's also see if I go inside, does that show on the other side? It does. That's actually kind of fucking sick. But now let's see next. Can we take our little block here and can we unsnap all together? Yes. Yes, you can. How about rotating though? It seems like I can't rotate, you know, I don't know, on what you would call that plane. Wait, actually, hold on. Oh, and I can cycle up and down like this. And then forward and back with Alt. But I could be like, you know, that. The game will just let me do something. Oh. Okay. This is really sick, actually. This whole thing right here, I feel like this shows a lot of building potential now. I have completely done a 180 from no building potential to I actually think this might have some significant building potential. We still have to see how many blocks there are and how much variety you can actually squeeze out of it. But it seems they let you be pretty free. Seems to let you be pretty free. The fact that they're letting me put blocks over other blocks to add detail, I think that's really cool. I think that's really cool. And granted, it's limited in a sense of like, this small wall is always going to look like this X. But maybe the stone one will look different and stuff, you know? It's definitely, it's like it's options. Break that thing. Kind of like this detailing. Hold on. Hello, chicken. Look at it. It's cute. Kind of makes me want to turn this wall around so that the diagonal thing's going the other way. What about one of those big triangles on top merging with a slightly smaller triangle? Let's see. Like that, maybe? Oh, wait, fuck me. I wish there's an undo button. Jagex, undo button, please. Oh, shit, I'm out of wood. But look at this. This is interesting. This is interesting all of a sudden. This is pushing it up even higher in my books. Can you do that in Valheim? Does anyone know? Also, I'm curious, how easily can I grab this, get rid of that wall, turn this around like this, and look at that. Oh, wait, no, that's not the way. I want it the other way. I want this one the other way, actually. That? Oh. We're cooking now. So yes, I'm interested to see how much of this stuff plays into like the support aspect of it. But this also makes me think that you could probably put down like a stone wall, right? And then you could lay these wood pieces against it and give the stone like this cool, like, you know, feel to it by having these wood textures on top of it. I think it's really interesting. I think it's really interesting. Again, we'll have to see really how it actually plays out, but it's exciting, definitely. Played Starfield a bunch when that came out, and the part of that game I enjoyed the most was building your own spaceships. People figured out how to merge parts that shouldn't connect naturally to make even more interesting ships. Yeah, it does feel like they're leaving room for people to do that kind of black magic fuckery here, right? It feels like they're seeking out that vibe. But hold on, I gotta go chop more wood. That's the theme of this episode. Actually, hold on, I'm out of like all my resources. Maybe we should go take care of ourselves a little bit. Cook some meat, that kind of thing. Let's get the stuff. Let's get some mats like stone. Get a little tiny bit more wood with this last bit of food that we've got on us. It's gonna give me more? Does. The dried is better. Get a little bit more wood, and then let's go set up all the crafting stations in our house. Get like a cooking pot going and a crafting table to repair stuff. Because my axe is about to break too. Actually, wait. There's just shit on the ground. Grab the shit on the ground. Alright. Down this way back to my shitty house. My shitty house. Also, by the way, I thought I remembered seeing something about the game like not running well for people. Definitely too much like visual bloom going on or whatever, but the game's been running great. No problems whatsoever there. It does bother me. I don't know. Actually, if I was in crafting mode, I could delete stuff, right? I bet I could go into crafting mode and delete previous structures that I put down. Eye of Oculus. Become the mystical Eye of Oculus and build structures easily with a whole new perspective. Is this just building, flying around mode? Thank you. Thank you. That's so sick. I love modes like this. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, yet another W. The game's pulling out W's right now, man. It is. Sure, Rune Altar in the home. Why not? Get this perk off my screen, please. Maybe you should think about a route before cosmetics. It seems unsafe with dragons flying around. You know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Get these flowers out of my house, bro. Let's put that down so we can cook now. Let's, I guess, just cook up a bunch of chicken with some cabbage. Meat stew, baby. Put that shit in there. Get cooking. Also see about repairing. What does this cost me? It does cost wood to repair. Oh, this one costs stone, though. We make a chest yet? Immediately curious to see. Great. Don't have enough wood. Okay. Hey, some meat stew, baby. Let's go get a little water and then come back. So many chickens around. Also a lot of goblins. Avoid the cows. Oh, and take this crafting... Or can we just break it down to its pieces, maybe? I do feel like there should be just like a dismantle button I can get at here. Maybe I'm missing it. Seems like I have to select something and then do that. Yep. Oh, hey, buddy. Fuck off. More cabbages. All right, let's stay out of the village for now, but we can just come over here and get some water. It is really pretty. I hope they find a good balance of dialing back the bloom, but keeping the, like, you know, general prettiness of it. Get the angle. The angle for the masturbate move. Also, good bit of UI here. Let me show you guys. I'm going to hide my face for a second. Watch, as I'm picking up this water, you can see my weight filling up down there. Nice. Good, clean UI. I like it. All right, that should be enough water for now. Go boil the hell out of it. All right, you're in my way. Oh, we parried him! You see that? Oh, that was like the special move for knife? Sorry, cow. Damage numbers are good. I'm out of stam. Yeah, it definitely feels like very, like, Souls-light style combat. It's pretty much Valheim. Pretty much Valheim. My stamina regen's in the dumps because I'm tired. Okay, let's pop back in here. I mean, we already ran out. Do we only get one thing of meat stew? Oh, we got two. We got two. Now, let's take this shit out of here. Let's put a bunch of dirty water in there with some red berries for our red berry infusion. Now, I guess we're just going to drink the dirty water for the time being. Sorry, in-game character. The dirty water it must be. And then I know we're tired, but we got to do a little more chopping so we can make some roofs. Time we had a roof. All right. What are y'all thinking so far, just watching this? I think it seems promising. You know, we're very, very early. Hard to say. But I'm into it. Obviously, we should be seeing more in a minute here when I complete my structure. Seems pretty fun, especially for being early access. Yeah. This doesn't seem like a bad jumping in point at all. Remember I played Valheim when it first came out in early access, and it was definitely in a pretty similar state, you know? Alright. Oh, look how sick he is, though. Why did you come over here? We gotta get a bow or something to take them down for sure. Definitely taking longer to get our wood cutting levels now, but I feel like we're still kind of cruising along. Like we're getting the dopamine payoffs pretty regularly. Right. That shit. I'm being hunted? What? Oh, what? Why? Why? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Can I? It just says trees. I feel like it doesn't do damage. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm just gonna fight him. I'm just gonna fight him. I'm out of stamina. I'm so tired. Healed. Get out of there. He broke my stam. I think we might be about to find out what happens when you die. Yep. Damn. All right, so that must have been kind of like a raid, you know? I'm back here. God damn it. Do I keep my stuff? No. If we wish to safety be your items we left behind. If you've claimed a bed to return there. Otherwise, you'll be taken to the temple. Damn it. Okay. Let's try to get back there. We weren't that far, right? We weren't that far at all. First death was also, it took like an hour and a half to die. That's not too bad. My having the limited stamina is really starting to get to me here. We got to get this bed made. A good skybox. Also pick up logs on the way. We do want shitloads of logs. You can get some water here. Try to grab some berries. So why is one of the little quarters of my bar red there? Do you see that? Wonder if that maybe means like until I get back to my souls or whatever. Can I eat the cabbage? No. Yuck, I don't like cabbage. Hey, Hex, thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well and vibing. All right. Get back here. Dude, he needs a roof. Also, wait, where's my body? I ran way past it. Going and watching? Let's go. Let's go. My body? It is. Take all. Nice. Am I overburdened? I am. I'm carrying a metric shit ton of water on me. Think we can make it home, though, with the burden. Come on. I do believe this game's just 1 to 4 players for right now, but I wonder if they open up big servers down the road, you know, in the coming months and years, it'd definitely be a fun thing to do with the community for sure. All right, we're back. So back. Now, let's build one of these. Like how they let you kind of slot it into the wall a little if you want to, like, save space. And let's start storing some shit away. There is a fill stacks button, which is great. Oh, farm meat. Flax. We put away some dirty water, feathers. All right. Imagine the builds that can be made in this, especially Vicky. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, because already, at first, I was like, the builds are trash, and now I'm like, wait, the builds might be goated. What up, Fianella? Welcome in. All right, so now let's try our new, like, go to building mode. Let's go to the comic book store. I'm hype. Hell yeah, what are you gonna get? Give me roofs. I want valley roofs, but no, I want them to be a sharper angle than this. This is amazing, man. I love a build mode. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. We need the 45-degree angle? I think we do. 45 valley is perfect. New set of dice, please. I'll PayPal ya. Oh, 45. Oh, wait. Yes, 45 works. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. I like the building. I like the building. I love that they're letting me just fly around so quickly. This makes it so much better. This makes it so much better. Because, like, it was going to be, like, a little tedious figuring my way out to, like, get up on the roof and everything, you know? But look at that. And now I'm just back. I need lights in here, though. Oh, I love it. I love it. And we're getting even more options already. It's expanding. Again, I'm sure it's going to be pretty limited right now because we're in early access, but it's definitely expanding. We have pillars and stuff. Game seems very promising so far, Fee. It's definitely, it's early, but very, very promising. We're going to have to complete the roof there. We need a bunch more wood still. Because the resources are pretty demanding, but also I think I'm building an unnecessarily large structure. Also, does that roof count? Can I sleep? Yes. Resting, it's too early to sleep. I'll take just the rest. Straight up. Oh, I think actually the rest was what caused us to lose that whole pip off of our bars. First person or just third? Just third. So my collection, rip. Yeah, sounds like it was necessary, but yeah, seems like just third person. All right, hold on. We'll come back here when it's nighttime. Get up. Oh, E. There we go. All right, we rested up a little bit. And we've got some clean water. Or actually, we've got our good drinks. Drink the good drink. And eat the meat stew. And dude, look at us. We're a new man. We actually, hold on. Let's cook up just like a shitload of meat with nothing special. Shit, we're low on wood, though. Put the wood in there. Just make steaks. Make steaks, bro. Sold nearly 500 graphic novels. Damn, man. Was it enough to get you out of the pinch, though? Like, did that do it? Because if so, definitely the move, you know? It's just also huge F. Big rip. Dude, we haven't even started, like, progressing at all on, like, real combat skills or, like, armor or anything. This game's exciting me. Honeymoon phase, at least, is very nice. Picked up both volumes of Godzilla, complete rulers of Earth. Let's go. Alright. Will this be enough wood to finish out our home? Maybe. Got me out of the pickle I was in? Well, that's good to hear, Aga. That's good to hear. Send a picture or two of some of the art in the books channel when I get to it? Hell yeah, I'd be curious to see. I also wonder if in this game it's worth it to be pulling up stumps. You know, to be cutting up stumps. Also, look, we have a little tag on our map for where our bed is. That's kind of nice. Hey, buddy. Get owned. What do you do with these, by the way? Can I open them? Yes. Healing potions. That's nice. A new kind of rune, a fire rune. This is actually kind of nice. This symptom. Or, this system. This system. So every enemy, it seems like, will drop... Sorry, excuse me. Will drop, packs that can stack. And then when you're ready to actually see what's in them and not overfill your inventory with a bunch of garbage, you can go through and open them. Oh, patat! Baked potatoes. Meat stew, red berry crunchies, and 3 more. When 720p was HP, old YouTube videos look whack now. Yeah, the times are a-changing, man. Is this oak tree too strong for me? Oh, yes, it is. Your axe is gonna cut it, pardon the pun. It's a tree like that, you'll need a stronger axe. You got it. Get another, let's get one more little astral projection here. There we go. Beautiful. Remember feeling back pain when YouTube changed the HD from 720 to 1080? That is sick. Isn't it cool? Feeling back pain? The graphics look dope too. Yeah, apart from the like overly bloomy effect, I really like it so far. Blender earlier was saying that it was giving him Fortnite. I don't think it quite does. It's got a little bit of that cartoony, like Fortnite graphics are kind of like the Pixar graphics of the video game world, you know, kind of just like the base animation style that everything models itself afterward. But I do think that this is doing something to separate itself a bit. It doesn't quite feel like Fortnite graphics. It's in that arena, though. I don't think he's totally wrong. Might be the same engine as Fortnite? Yeah, very possible. Dude, woodcutting's got to be our best skill, right? Yeah, we're at 24 woodcutting. Fork knife is Unreal Engine 4 or 5. They must have brought it up to 5 by now, right? I guess it's probably a big endeavor, but I would think with one of the seasons that they upgraded to 5. Getting a better axe is going to be so amazing. Fortnite kills your PC? Really? You would think that that would be like a crazy optimized game. Like League of Legends is very optimized. If you put League of Legends on like, you know, medium or low settings, it's gonna run on like the most potato of machines. Your average toaster can run it. And I imagined that Fortnite was that way too. Also, I guess maybe that's not true about League of Legends anymore. It certainly used to be back in the day. It's been a long time since I really played that game. Look at our little abode. I think it's because you're on Linux now. Gotcha. All right, let's go back into our sick build mode, which does require runes, which is okay, though. I don't mind that it's this currency, because it seems pretty reasonable. And let's see here. We want to finish off the roofs. So, how are we going to do this? You can't get really little with them. Let's just start floating around and see what we're going to do here. Then we want... Let's go like that, maybe? I might be beefing this, but let's experiment. That look right to y'all? I think that's right? Excuse me, tree. I guess I could chop that tree down, but I kind of like having the tree behind my house. Maybe I should be doing the valley roofs there and not the hip roofs. Maybe that's the problem. And then I probably want to do like a valley one here, right? Free cam building, dude. That's what we're talking about. It's a spell in the game. You get free cam building. It's awesome. Medium 45. That's what I'm looking for. Huh? Dude. Is it just me or are we kind of cooking? Is it just me or are we kind of fucking cooking? All right, now give me this. Small 45 degree. Oh, actually, I think we're looking for a medium 45. Yep. Something like this. All the snap sounds? Yeah, they're nice. Something like this. Come down right here. And then we can go in and grab a nice small wall piece. Wait, are they not going to give me a good triangle for this? I feel like we got to have something to fill this space, right? That's too big. Hold on. That won't work. I don't have any smalls of these yet. They've got to give me small ones. No. Reminds me of Lego. Yeah, it's nice. I feel like I'm probably going to unlock small ones too, honestly, because we've been unlocking building pieces as we go. Like, we got a bunch more of these roof pieces just recently. Damn. Requires a frame. Okay, so the window you cannot just freely place onto stuff. Maybe just do it like that. It's not perfect, but I feel like it, like, gets the vibe. Seen Lego Bricktails? No, I haven't. What is that? Also, we could try... putting, like, some support beams here instead. Kind of too big. Do something like... That's kind of nice, isn't it? Kind of nice. All right, now scoot around here. Go back to my roofing. My medium 45s. Let's close things up. Dude, this tree's gotta go. The tree's gotta go. Chat. Okay, I gotta jump to get those mats up there because those are gonna bug the hell out of me. Lego puzzle game. Very interesting. Hey, this is not too fucking shabby. This is not too shabby. It's a little weird at the ends there, but you know, we're learning the nuances. We also probably want some, oh no, it's an oak tree. We can't get rid of it, dude. Brutal. All right, before I waste all of my wood, let's put up some lighting in here, by the way. There's resources. Oh, I need some, like, skins or something? Not those. We need coarse animal fur. The thing Aga was saying we would find ourselves wanting a lot of. Maybe put one, like, right in the middle here? That? Not the prettiest setup, but I'm gonna do this for right now. Yeah, we're gonna put a light right above our bed. Just so that the house is well lit. I feel like we could definitely, though, fit, like, a staircase in here, maybe? And a second floor, even? I don't know, maybe a little short for that. What was the character creation like? Could I make Paul Racho? It wasn't very in-depth, if I'm gonna be real with you. You know, it was like select from like 3 or 4 faces, select skin color, select like out of like a dozen hairstyles. It wasn't very in-depth. Our house isn't quite done, but frankly, I'm gonna call it there on building for just this second because we have enough of a roof to not die. And I'm gonna instead make a little more progress. Actually, we probably should call the episode soon. 1 second. I think Leah is gonna be back soon. Oh, she just walked in. Holy shit, look at that. Just as I was saying it. Well, hell yeah, let's actually, that's perfect. Let's call the first episode there then. With the conclusion of building our house sans this part of the roof. Because we need to get a better axe. And then we're gonna be in there. But I'm honestly pretty pleased. And once again, the building is starting to really surprise me. I think you could tinker with it in a lot of ways. I'm curious to see what new pieces I unlock. So far, this has been really cool. We're definitely going to keep going and do another full segment after this. So if you're enjoying the stream, hit that follow button and stick around. And if you're watching after the fact on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks, everybody.